Hey guys, Paul here from Meldrum Performance Coaching and the Complete Personal Trainer podcast. So today's episode, we're going to talk about random acts of variety in the training process. So quite often when you're working with clients, they'll go off the rails and do something that is like a random workout that can cause major ramifications or may not mean anything at all. So I wanted to discuss the context of this, when this may matter, when it doesn't matter. So just to quickly clarify what I mean by that, client has a workout program, you put all this time and effort into it, and they just go and do something totally random off the bat, like kind of maybe a CrossFit workout, F45, decide to run 10Ks randomly. It can be anything. It doesn't really matter what it is. No. So the first thing that we need to clarify is how much of an interference effect this creates. Now, for general population clients, interference effect within a session does not matter. It's nothing that we need to worry about. What we do need to worry about is when it causes a heap of musculoskeletal pain in terms of they're just sore from doing a new stimulus. That affects the rest of the ability to adhere to the training program that's been provided for them and can also throw them off their diet. So if you do have a client who goes and does something stupid, say they've never run before and they decide to go do a half marathon that day, that's going to affect their training for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And that's something where one workout absolutely matters and has a huge impact. Now, the general rule of thumb for this principle is it matters or not depending on the level of the goal. So the higher level the goal, the higher the mountain the person wants to climb, the more important one random workout becomes. So if it's a general population client and they're going to do something that's not going to really affect their workouts moving forward, it's not really going to cause any damage, it's not a problem. You should be happy and you should celebrate that they've gone to actually go do some extra training, extra movement, which is going to benefit them in a number of ways. Now, if it's an elite athlete, random acts of variety do not serve the overall progress. Very rarely have you ever seen an elite level athlete in any sport actually attribute their success to doing random stuff all the time. Elite competitors in any field do the same stuff again and again and follow the training program exactly as written and adjust it very subtly based on their daily needs. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about that is the danger that's associated with the attitude, oh, it's just one. Oh, it's just one drink. It's just one cheat meal. It's just one hamburger. It's just one line of Coke. It builds on and on and on. So with your clients, this needs to be something that the attitude, oh, it's just one, it doesn't matter, is something that needs to be monitored because that could be something that moves into their nutrition plan. It could be, oh, it's just one late night. It could be, it's just one party. And for a lot of people, they will spiral from that situation there. So just one drink becomes just 5 drinks, which becomes just a whole night out, which means their training, their nutrition, their results go backwards down. And you've got to play catch up for the next 2 weeks. So what you want to do in these situations as a coach will depend, again, on the level of the client. If you're working with an elite level client who has an elite level goal, you need to call them out on that and make sure that behavior stops as fast as possible because it is going to set them back, it is going to set you back, and it's not really in line with the program. If you're working with a general population client and they go and do a random workout, cool, as long as they're not they're not negatively affected by that workout, you've got absolutely nothing to worry about there. Just make sure they're not doing workouts that are going to stop them from training for anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks, which I've seen people do before. And make sure the attitude of, oh, it's just one, doesn't really carry over into other areas of their training and nutrition that may affect them because there can be potential for a spiral from that point. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon in the next episode of The Complete Personal Trainer.